Hi folks, it's Tony from LinkDaddy, and in this video I wanted to go over aggressive tier 1 backlinks and why you might want to order this. So let's say you're checking your URL in Ahrefs and you look at your anchor text. Maybe you've already got a lot of generic anchor text, or maybe most of your anchor text is branded and naked URL anchor text. And because of that, you might not be ranking for some money keywords. So let me show you what I mean. So if it's generic anchor text, you're going to see keywords like click here, visit this website, check these guys out, go here. If it's branded anchor text, it's going to be, basically like your business name, Williams Tree Services, for example. If it's naked URL anchor text, then it's going to be your URL. So what that means is that different websites that are linking to your website, on those websites there'll be like a keyword or a phrase. That keyword or phrase could be click here, or it could be Williams Tree Services, or it could just be the URL. And that is called the anchor text because it's a hyperlink linking back to your website, and it depends on what anchor text is being used. Now, a fairly safe rule of thumb is 80% generic anchor text, 10% money keyword anchor text, and 10% branded and naked URL anchor text. So a money keyword would be like, for example, if you're in Jacksonville and you've got a tree services business, so a money keyword would be like stump removal Jacksonville, tree lopping Jacksonville, tree trimming Jacksonville, shrub pruning Jacksonville, stump grinding Jacksonville. They would be money keywords. And let's say you want to rank for those keywords, well then you would order the aggressive tier 1 backlinks. You would submit your homepage URL and up to 5 keywords. What we're going to do is we're then going to create content themed for tree services, and these keywords would go into the titles. They would go in as anchor text on the images. They would go in as anchor text on the videos. We would embed your GMB, and we'd also embed your NAP, which is like your name, address, phone number, and the phone number would be clickable. Okay. Then we're going to create the tier 1 blogs. These are the blog posts that are going to link directly to the target URL. In this case, the target URL is actually the website. So there's about 150 blog posts, and each one will link out to your website. It's like a direct link to your website. And there'll be one link on each blog post, and each link will have one of these 5 keywords. So on one blog post it'll be stump removal Jacksonville, linking out to your website williamstreeservices.com. Your GMB is going to be embedded, your NAP's going to be embedded, there'll be images about tree services, there'll be a video about tree services. It'll be perfectly optimized for tree services. Okay. Now once we've created the tier 1 with your money keywords, then we're going to create the tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4. So there's 4 tiers in total. Now on tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4 we're using generic anchor text. So tier 4 is going to be all about tree services with the keywords that you gave in the titles. Your map's going to be embedded, NAP's embedded, and so on. And then there'll be anchor text on those blog posts like click here, go there, check this out, and that will link down to tier 3, and the same for tier 3 will link down to tier 2, and then tier 2 the same will link to tier 1. It's only the tier 1 that actually links directly to your website with your money keywords. So for this particular service, aggressive tier 1, there are no generic anchor text on the tier 1 linking directly to your website. Okay. Now you may want to power up an inner page like a service page or location page. And so whatever your page is themed for, in this case tree lopping, then you would use variations of that keyword. So tree lopping Jacksonville, Jacksonville tree lopping Jacksonville, Florida tree lopping services Jacksonville. That would be a good variation of the keyword tree lopping. Okay. Now you can submit up to 5 URLs. But when you're doing that, you've got to use like a market level keyword. So for example, if these were the 5 URLs, excuse me, I can't assign a specific keyword to a specific URL. So the keywords would have to be like tree services Jacksonville, Jacksonville tree services, and so on, as that keyword, a market level keyword, it would apply to tree lopping, tree trimming, shrub pruning, stump grinding, because they all come under the parent topic of tree services. However, I do recommend that if you want to power up a specific URL, you just give me one URL. So in this example, if you wanted to power up the home page as well as these 4 inner pages, you would order 4 aggressive tier 1 backlink campaigns, and you would give me variations of the keyword as it applies to that page. Okay, so now when you go to order it, you would, basically you're going to come to this product page. So aggressive tier 1, you'll see this image, okay, and you're going to submit your order details here, and we've got a bit of a description and the price. You'll probably see a little arrow, and if you wanted to click on that, then this would get expanded, but I don't have the arrows there right now. But in order to save some space, I'm going to put some arrows in here, and this information will be hidden, but if you click on the arrows, you can actually then see it to get a bit of a description. But the description is also displayed here anyway. So you would come here, submit order details. Now it's very good if you fill this form out correctly, because that helps with communication. So you would put in here your name, your best email address, the agency name if you have an agency, what the target website URL is, the 5 keywords, okay, the GMB URL. If you've got a video that you want us to embed, you supply that here. If you've got your own images, then you would include a Google spreadsheet and make the spreadsheet public so that we can access it. And we need the URLs of the images. We're not actually going to upload images. We can only embed the images. So that's why we need them already hosted. So you would give image URLs to us. And here you would put the gig notes. Now, if you've already come to me and you've ordered, say, 10 or 20 of these in bulk, I would have already sent you like a PayPal link or a Stripe invoice or something like that. And let's say it's 10 and you ordered in bulk. Well, then in here, you would include the transaction ID, and then you would have, like, for the first order, 1 of 10. And for the next order, 2 of 10. For the next order, 3 of 10, and so on. That helps with the communication. When this form is filled out and you click submit, it's going to come into our ClickUp, and within 24 hours we will see that, and then we'll get the share link, and we'll actually email you the share link so you can then see what you ordered, and you've then got that for your records. So you can see, what keywords you used, what URL you linked out to, and so on. Once you've filled that out, you're going to click Add Service. Okay, and that is going to take you to this page where you can view the cart. Now, you may want to, pick another service to add to your cart, because you may want to order several gigs. But let's say in this particular example, you want to order some aggressive tier 1 backlinks. So you go to View Cart. Okay, now maybe you want to order 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. I typically will do some kind of bulk deal on 10 or more, but under 10 I don't give any discounts. Okay, in this example though, it's just going to be 1. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to then click on Proceed to Checkout, and you'll fill out your details. Okay, and then you've got the option to pay by PayPal or to pay through Stripe. Okay, now as you can see, I'm not actually logged in. So when you create an account, this information should automatically populate because you've actually created an account on the LinkDaddy website. So you don't have to fill this out every time. Okay. You can then put some additional notes, for example, in here if you've got a message for us. And then you're going to click, one of these options to pay and then proceed. Okay, so if it's PayPal, you're going to put in your credit card details and save this information for future purchases. Okay, so that is the aggressive tier 1 backlinks. Let me know if you've got any questions. You can always send me an email at tony@linkdaddy.com. There's no bad questions, okay, so I'm always happy to answer a question. Now, you'll notice that we will be adding an affiliate section, so you can also register to be an affiliate of LinkDaddy, because you may know other people that might be looking for a dependable SEO service that specializes in niche relevant backlinks. And you may be looking for somebody, or your friend or business associate may be looking for someone that they can trust. So if you recommend them, you can first of all register to be part of our affiliate program, and then you basically that person is then assigned to you for life. So whatever that person orders, you will get a percentage of their order. Okay, so it's, if you are interested in being an affiliate, then you want to start building out your network. There's actually a tiered structure ranging from 10% up to 25%. It depends on how many people that you've referred. But let's say you've referred over 100 people, then you're going to be on 25%. And then every time that person orders something, no matter what they order, you will earn 25% commission. Or if you've only referred 10 people, it's 10%. If you've referred 25, I think it's like 15% or something like that. So it's a tiered structure, but the important thing to remember is that it is for life. So, as that person orders and he starts getting results, he's going to come back and order again and again and again and again. And every time he pays LinkDaddy, we're going to pay you a commission. Anyway, so this is the aggressive tier 1 backlinks. This is actually the home page. Of course, you'll see a different video here because I'm making the aggressive tier 1 video right now. You would come here and go order now, and then you would come to this page and you'll see this image, and that's how you know you're on the right page. Okay, well, thanks for watching the video and have a great day.